Hi everyone. Thought I'd just come to you. You could almost call it morning clarity. Wake up in the morning, you look at the screen and you see something, and it just looks too clean as far as the setup goes. But this is the 23D time frame, which is something we'd drawn up the other day. I think it was closed about 3 days ago, about the same time I started posting videos. And when it closed, the trend moved. But this trend moved from down here, and then we had a trend break. We'd already had a trend break. We'd already hit the break level, so we'd kind of hit the targets prior to the close of the candle. All that really did was shift that there because we had this wick we could attach it to, and then very soon after we've rejected that trend, which shows signs of deviation or liquidity being grabbed on the lower time frame, and we've been traveling down since. So we've got weekly supports, we've got daily supports, 3-day supports, 4-day, all sorts of things that I've taken trades on in the last few days. But as far as the time frame goes, this just looks very, very clean. And whatever deviation was made up here is probably going to result in some form of deviation below trend here. So effectively, liquidations to gain, or sorry, to sell as a premium, and then coming down here to liquidate to buy back at a discount, which lines up very much with where the hold level is sitting on that time frame and where the trend is. So these high time frame moves, they can take a while to play out, but what is quite a good thing to be looking at is just things like liquidity, because when you look at the liquidity, you can sort of see on the 30-day that there's quite a big grouping of liquidity through here for them to take all the way down to the 70s. And then there's this area here which gets you down to about that 165 where those peaks are. So if you've got a target to dive the trend and maybe go down to this 165 area, it would literally just be taking all that liquidity through there. I don't know if it'd be some kind of straight line dip, because you'd probably take all this and then try to induce people to take some longs by maybe bouncing back up a little bit, which would fill this with a bit more in here and then take it all the way down to there. So but yeah, I just thought I'd share that. The chart looks very, very clean, almost too obvious. The sweep, the touch, the rejection, and the levels, trends. It's just all very, very, very clean price action, and could well be where we are going to head if we get some bad news this week. So, or even if we get some good news, let's face it, you get good news, it builds liquidity on the downside because everyone longs, and they go take it before they then act out on that good news. Everyone scratches their heads and wonders why their trade got stopped out before it went off in the direction they planned. Yeah, good morning everyone, and yeah, hope you enjoyed that video.